our first concert of the year. This is our holiday band and choir concert. Okay, my name is Mrs. Gonzalez, and I'm thrilled to be the principal here at Wapato Middle School. And I would just like to thank you all for coming tonight. And I'm really excited to see all of the hard work that these kids have been putting in. This is their chance to shine tonight. So I'm really excited, and I thank you all for being here. Those of you who are just coming in, if you want to come to the other side, there is space here. But let's clear the doorway and fill in the center section of the bleachers. Before we begin, I would like to share a few reminders to ensure that everyone has the best possible experience. Please turn your cell phones off or just mute them so that they're not ringing during performances. And we ask that you refrain from using them. Please don't take a phone call in the middle of silent night. I don't know if we're thinking that tonight, but let's not take phone calls in the middle of a performance. If you need to move throughout the night, please wait until one song is done. And then as we transition, you can move if you need to, but please refrain from getting up and moving while a group is performing. At the end of your child's performance, we ask that you stay for the remainder of the concert so that we don't have the gym emptying as we get to our final performance of the night. So out of courtesy to all performers tonight, please stay for the entire performance. And at the end of the night, allow your child some time to help pick up equipment, put instruments away. There's a lot that goes into putting on a concert like this. So I thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Nix and our choir.
All right, how many of you have been to a Wapato Middle School concert before? So you guys have heard that one, maybe. Yeah, that one's a tradition, and my high schoolers still ask to sing this on occasion, which is kind of fun. and so do the other middle schoolers. And so we just keep on doing it. It's a good way to teach them how to go to a concert. Our next song is a love story between two lost lovers who kind of lost contact with each other. And through a mutual friend, they're trying to get reconnected. And they're getting reconnected by trying to go to a fair at the same time. So this is Scarborough Fair from the perspective of two lost lovers. So this is the story about why you might want to inspect your roof once in a while. Especially this time of year when a big, dare I say, large man in a sleigh might be up there trying to do something out of the goodness of his heart. But see, if your roof is not in good shape, well, anyway, we'll tell you the story.
As soon as I heard Santa scream, I wanna
Thank you very much. That was our last performance for our 6th graders, this concert, for the 6th grade choir. We're going to turn it over to the 6th grade band. One of my favorite parts about 6th grade band is that they have only had their instruments for 3 months, and they're going to do a performance for you, which is pretty exciting. Can we give them a big round of applause for all their hard work on their brand new instruments? So I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Miss Jennifer Baird, who is our band director here at the middle school and also at the high school.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for our very first concert of the year. These kids put in a ton of hard work. Learning an instrument for the very first time is probably one of the hardest things you can do in life, and they have really put that work in. What we do is we have students come up here and introduce their songs for our middle school concerts. And the first student who's going to introduce our first song is one of our clarinet players, Catalea.
Our first song is Wapato.
That's an absolute classic. The next song will be introduced by one of our other clarinet players, Nicole.
The next song we will be playing is Lightly Road.
The next song is going to be introduced by one of our flautists, Jayla.
The next song we'll be playing is London Bridge.
The next song is going to be introduced by another clarinet player. Fun fact, we have 30 of them. SJ.
Our next song will be Mozart Melody.
The last song is a winter classic that's going to be introduced by our flautist, Zoe.
Our next song is Jingle.
We're going to take a moment to switch our groups around.
All right. How many of you recognize Mozart's melody as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Not very many people know that that is written by Mozart. I just wanted to point that out. Can we give the 6th grade band another big round of applause for their work? It's pretty impressive to be able to pick up an instrument and be able to make any kind of sound in 3 months, and I'm always blown away every year by how well they do that. How about our 6th grade choir? Let's give them a big round of applause for their work this year. This year is one of the largest, if not the largest, sixth grade choir we've ever had here. They started the year with 76 kids. They're pretty wild, so we're pretty proud of that group. There's a lot of sixth grade band kids as well. We're seeing a huge influx of students for music. Thank you guys so much for encouraging your kids to do music in schools. It's really an important thing for them to do, and they're good at it, so we're really proud of them for it. While we're getting settled down, I just wanted to let you guys know that next Wednesday is our high school concert at 7 p.m. in the Wapato High School Commons, and that'll feature our brand new jazz band, as well as our jazz choir inbox, as well as our symphonic choir, our Wolfpack chorale, and our high school band. So we're excited to show you guys a good winter performance right before winter break. That'll be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Wapato High School Commons. All right, this group up here in front of you is our new 7th and 8th grade choir. They meet during 7th period, and this is a mixed group of kids that have done choir before, and they are a great group of singers, and so they're going to have a couple of songs for you, including a sing-along at the end, which we'll talk a little bit about. The first song is called Joshua Fit the Battle. Did anybody travel over snow for Thanksgiving? I don't know if we got that many. Anybody go through some snow? So we didn't have very much snow over Thanksgiving, but this song is a song about going to Grandma's house. The only problem is Grandma forgot. So as soon as she sees the kids, she starts baking pies and making cooking. This is Over the River and Through the Woods, a Christmas traditional song. And we'll feature Damian Samano on our sleigh bells. Let's give him a round of applause.
Over the river and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go.
All right, for this next one, this one should be a fairly recognizable one. We're going to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and if you'd like to, or if you celebrate Christmas you'd like to sing with us, you're totally welcome to. And as we go, I will help you with the words. They'll be familiar words. If you mess them up, that's okay. We've all done that. Just pretend it's karaoke. It'll be a good time, okay? So we wish you a Merry Christmas, traditional style. Here we go. So we'll start with We Wish You. Good tidings we bring. Good tidings we bring to you. Tidings, Steve. Good tidings for Christmas is a happy. Bring me some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. Good tidings. You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, we're going to switch back over to our 7th grade band under the direction of Jennifer Baird.
All right, before we get started with the 7th grade, I want to recognize the fact that this is our first time reading sheet music this year for 7th grade. Sheet music is a very hard thing to jump to from when you're just reading through your curriculum books. So we'll be playing 2 songs for you guys from sheet music. The first student to introduce our very first song is Yuri, one of our clarinet players.
What are they playing at the house?
The last piece of music we'll be performing will be introduced by one of our clarinet players, Nayeli.
We will be playing Little Drummer Boy.
Pass it off to choir now.
I'm gonna go sit up closer.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience as we move groups around. We ask our students to stay for the whole performance so that it's equitable. Our 8th graders and 7th graders have to stay all the way through because of the end, and so we ask our 6th graders to watch them. So they're a good example for their new 6th grade musicians as well. So we thank you so much for honoring that. Also, the 6th graders are part of our group, so they help us with our equipment, and that's part of the ownership of being in the program. And so we thank you for your patience with that and your support in that. And we thank you again also for attending our concerts and being so supported. Other cities in the Valley or other towns in the Valley are not as supportive as Wapato, so we're very proud. Thank you so much for being amazing. This is our last choir for the evening. This is a brand new choir as of this year. This is the Wapato Chorus. It's a group of 7th and 8th graders. This is a select group. They got to do tryouts at the end of last year. And this is kind of the new tradition. And so these students, most of them, have been in choir for 2 or 3 years. And they are working on beginning level high school literature. So we're really proud of them. This is the Wapato Chorus. Their first song is a song about living a pure life and living a life with joy. This is Pura Vida. This will feature Jay Castro on claves, as well as Omar Acosta on maracas. Let's take a second to recognize our 2 student percussionists. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, this next piece is a bit of a new one for us. This piece is titled Celebrate This Life. And we were going into the Thanksgiving season, and I challenged our students to think about the things in their life that they like to celebrate. Throughout the course of this, you may have noticed students working on a project at home of a poster where they were indicating the things that they celebrate in their life. And so many of them made posters. They're going to share them with you during this performance, and I'm going to read to you what they say. So this is Celebrate This Life. I celebrate when I donated my hair for people with cancer. I celebrate my life. I celebrate my sister's 15th birthday, her quince. I celebrate my mom and dad for working so hard. I celebrate my mom being there for me whenever I meet her. She is there no matter the problem. I love you, Mom. I celebrate visiting my cousins. I celebrate summer break ending by having a big camping trip. I celebrate summer break by going to Mexico. I celebrate working hard to get my grades. I celebrate achieving my goals. I celebrate being able to see, hear, talk, and walk. I celebrate getting a 4.0. I celebrate planning my future. I celebrate hanging out with my family. I celebrate the differences of life. I celebrate my mom always making me smile. I celebrate my culture. I celebrate my heritage. I celebrate the roof over my head. I celebrate being a better person day by day. I celebrate that my family is there for me. I celebrate that my mom is always by my side. I celebrate my friends, my family, my baby brother, and wrestling. I celebrate that my family supports me. I celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I celebrate my baby cousin. It's a boy. I celebrate that I have a life I never want to trade because this is the best life. I celebrate sports. I celebrate music. I celebrate all the memories I got to make with my grandpa and grandma before they passed away. I celebrate gaming. I celebrate the day I was born. I celebrate having my family by my side. I celebrate that my family is there for me. I celebrate my life. I'd like to take this time to recognize our new piano accompanist, Miss Cindy Park. And our bass turner, Miss Merle Media. This is our last piece for tonight. It is in Latin. It is about looking up into the stars and finding hope in some of the darkest moments of your life and realizing that you're not alone. This is Ad Astra.
give it up for choir one more time. So for the 8th grade concert, we are playing 2 songs, and this first song actually features a solo from the trumpet section. But before we tell you who it is, we also need to introduce this, and the student that's going to introduce this song is Omar. Sorry, Nessa.
Our first song that we're playing is David Christian.
Soloist was Emmanuel. Emmanuel, stand up. You might also notice that we added a few instruments to our 8th grade ensemble. Did you play tuba last year? Did you do tuba last year? Oh, okay. Hold up your tuba. We got the tuba. We also have the French horn. And we also just introduced the bari saxophone. Alright, the last song we're going to be playing will be introduced by our tuba player, Omar.
Hello, today we'll be playing a Ride Down Christmas Lane.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming tonight and supporting. Let's give it a little big round of applause for our 7th and 8th grade bands, as well as our 7th and 8th grade choirs. Thank you so much for sharing your kids with us. You guys are amazing people. I hope you have a safe trip home tonight. We are going to ask students to help us with the chairs and with some of the equipment. Again, thank you for your patience with that. And we'll see you at our next performance, which will be in March.